Hello, chat. Hi, chat. Hi, YouTube. I have to... I'm gonna... Here, let me bust out my intro super quick. Hey guys, I'm the One True Blue. Welcome back to another stream. Today we are playing more Ball X Pit. But before we get into the actual game, I have promised my co-host that I would explain something. So, for those of you that got to see... Hello, Dad. For those of you that got to see the silly thumbnail that we had for this stream today... you will see that it was drawn by our lovely friend here, Intrusive. And, it was not formatted to be fully, like, it wasn't properly, like, 1920 by 1080, so I had to go in and edit it real quick. It was exact- oh. We had Invader for 4.5 seconds, and Invader died. But essentially, I had to fix that, but also the text was a really blurry resolution. So I was like, okay, I don't care about the rest of the image, it's supposed to look a little crunchy, I'm gonna fix the text. So I was like, what font did Intrusive impact? Types it up. Perfect size, 1:1, perfect. Literally put 1:1 directly over it, and I'm like, I went to art school and got a degree so that I could identify text by sight, and I'm gonna throw myself off of a canal.
No, do not!
Looked at me and she said, Peru, I hate my art degree. And I was like, what? Why?
I had you come over here, and I had you look at it, and it was like, look at this. And you were like, what's wrong with it? I don't understand. Turns off the text that I just put on. Oh my god. And you started laughing your ass off. And the fact that you didn't notice that that was my text, that's not your text, that's my text, that I put over it, is a testament to the fact that I was 1-to-1 with it.
I'm sorry, this is beautiful.
Well, it's just to recognize text fonts, man. The only other people who can do that are Undertale fans. So you have just that amount of the same amount of skills as an Undertale fan. Let that be known, Blue.
Except I had to pay a couple $1,000s for that one.
Yep.
Anyway.
Undertale fans got to do it for free.
It's mostly free.
Anyway, balls!
Man, I love balls.
I know you do.
Big, juicy, slimy balls.
Okay. You've lost me.
What? What term made you gag? Was it juicy or slimy?
Slimy. I think to a degree I could handle juicy. I could not handle slimy.
Gargantuan.
No. Somewhat better?
Frustrating.
I kill Invader now. Womp.
Oh yes, kill me.
No! Why are you the way that you are?
Me and Death have an ongoing bet. If I die to one of my friend's hands, I get to smash him once.
What?
That unfortunately would actually make sense, especially with you.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper was like, "Hey man, it's your time. Hey man, it's not your time." And it's like, "Hey, you want to make a bet? If one of my friends kill me, I get to sleep with you." He's like, "Okay, man, you know what? I'll take that bet. But if you don't get that, you're going to hell."
You are not trying and failing miserably to do the Jamaican Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy voice.
I am.
That is actually horrendous. You are going to cease that.
Hey, Blue.
Jamaican accent.
I know. I'm not saying
And
it's like I'm not saying it's morally horrendous. I'm saying it sounds horrendous.
Look, my mind for that bit was, what would be the funniest version of Death to make a sex bet with? And I'm like, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy version of Death.
He'd be too tired for that shit. He'd be like,
I mean, bet with Jack in the Halloween episode, so he's very much willing to make bets. He's
very
a
much
gambling
willing
man.
to make bets, but I think he'd be too, like, mentally exhausted for, like, what's the worst word I can use? Copulation.
You can say coitus.
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 Do not just contently go,
Coitus.
This is terrible.
POV Homer Simpson when he has a PhD and is about to smash his wife. Coitus.
I hate this.
No.
Fire.
I mean, another funny bit I could have done was I could have done a Ryuk impression from Death Note. That would have also been kind of funny. But no, that wouldn't have been funny because you expect Ryuk to agree to a bet like that.
I wouldn't. I don't know a goddamn thing about Death Note. I do not watch practically any anime. The last anime that I watched from beginning to end was, Oron High Host Club.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you would. You absolutely would.
I was in high school!
That makes it less surprising. Okay, Blue, I need to ask you a serious question.
Yes.
Were you one of those girls who found any of the boys hot, and if so, which one? Wait, and if you were one, can I take a guess?
Okay, I already
Wait, did you
said.
just say
Which characters?
Did you just say the fucking twins?
What game?
I was Oron High Host Club. It's because I was in high school. Currently? No. Did not understand at the time media literacy to find their little bit extremely weird. When I was like 14, yes. Because they were mischievous,
So
and that's
you
all I
enjoyed the
cared
thought
about.
I think that they wanted to have coitus with each other and then have coitus with you. At 14.
We will not get into the idiosyncrasies of how messed up I was as a child, because that will bring down the mood very quickly, and this is YouTube. But, regardless, when I was 14, yes, and I didn't understand that their whole, like, spiel was, like that, because I wasn't paying attention to that. I was like, ooh, pretty boys on screen, this is fun!
Oh, so you're the embodiment of a white woman today being obsessed with yaoi. At
Yes,
14.
Yesn't.
Are you looking for the term fujoshi?
No, yaoi.
No.
I don't even know what this conversation is anymore.
You think I do?
Look, I'm just gonna say this. I don't trust women who are too obsessed with yaoi.
Fair?
Like, white women specifically. Like, if you meet a white woman who's super obsessed with yaoi, that is a woman you cannot trust.
I'm not gonna put any amount of, like... I'm not gonna put any amount of, like... Not to say that you're making it this way, but, like, any amount of race to it. But just in general, straight women that are heavily obsessed with yaoi. That's what gets me.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
And I mean, like, 100% straight as a nail. Like, not an ounce of LGBT to it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna segue into, like, a topic that I'm slightly passionate about, and
Go for it.
it's not gonna be a rant about personal stuff, but can I rant about something that, like, irks me online?
Yeah, go for it. Just try to keep it, like, you know.
I'll keep it PG, don't worry, but takes gloves off. Okay, so, listen here. The thing that pisses me off most online is two things. One, straight men who are obsessed with Yuri, because you know it's not out of wholesomeness. And the same thing goes for straight women obsessed with yaoi. I hate the over-sexualization of same-sex couples online. But more specifically, I hate how it's more accepted to overly sexualize gay men in any sort of media. Like, it's more accepted, like, oh no, that's just women expressing their sexuality. It's like, by over-sexualizing gay men? That's gross. Like, if it's an issue when men overly sexualizes, like, lesbians, why is it not an issue when we over-sexualize gay men? If gay porn fields are meant for the male gaze, then they're not meant for the female gaze. Same thing goes for lesbian cornfields. It's not meant for the male gaze, it's meant for the female gaze. Like, when I see a woman super obsessed with yaoi, like a straight woman obsessed with yaoi to the point they are the embodiment of the kind of woman who would unironically own a yaoi paddle, I just get skeeved out, because that just means it's more widely accepted to over-sexualize gay men. On the flip side, though, it also irks me how less marketable gay men are in media than lesbians are. And you're probably thinking, oh, you just sound like an anti-woke grifter saying this. No, I actually have a fair reason to say this. Because lesbians are much more easy to market and convince a studio to allow than gay men. There is a very much internalized homophobia when it comes to gay men, because men-loving men relationships in media are way more underrepresented than WLW relationships in media. And granted, it's still a small number for WLW. The thing it's sad that the number is actually smaller when it comes to MLM. To the point that when there is that rare time where an MLM relationship is in a piece of media, in the West specifically, you'll see a lot more people say that that's gross than if there were two lesbians on screen. And I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way that that people are just so okay with, like, celebrating and holding up, like, one specific side of the LGBTQIA community getting representation. But when another one gets rep, people just say it's gross and disgusting, including people in the community itself.
No,
I remember there was once an indie comic maker that I really liked, and he made one of the main characters have two gay dads. Awesome, it was big. Killed on that guy. But, like, he had two separate people in his private, like, Patreon lounge say that it was weird. And it's just, and he did not take that. He's like, no, it's not. Shut up. You're stupid. Shut up. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it's not weird. They're just living their life and being in love. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Mm-hmm. Ah, almost right on the money.
All this to say, I hate that double standard, and I hate that me talking about that double standard will inadvertently make people view me as like a sexist, anti-lesbian pig when I'm not that. It's just with how people are with that double standard, anytime you bring it up, it's like, oh, so you're against lesbians? Basically, I'm getting waffle pancakes in that situation. Because I've had multiple people I've talked to this being like, you just sound like anti-lesbian and kind of like conservative talking about this. I just think it's weird. That's only okay to sexualize gay men, but the moment they're actually positively represented in the media, it's like, ugh, God, it's disgusting.
So, I fully agree with you, wholeheartedly. I'm also going to say this, that I do back you as a, granted, I am not perfect. No one in this world is perfect. But as a lesbian, I fully understand where you're coming from. To where I lay this on the table and go, my favorite fucking thing to do is to write gay men. I am an artist. I like to do, like, story writing on the side. My favorite thing to do is to take this man that I named Sunshine, whose nickname is Scamp because he's a little prick, and write him to be gay! Absolutely gay! And I don't go, two men and they kiss. It's two men and they're painfully pining for each other for eons. Until finally, the perfect moment happens. It's cinematic, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and they come together, and it's gentle, and, like, just loving, and wonderful. And then sometimes I make it sad!
Cough, cough, cough! Every story with Scamp ever!
Because I literally love story writing. That's it! It doesn't matter that he's gay, it matters his story. Like, obviously that's part of his identity, that's part of his character. But, like, it's the lead up to everything that's what matters, not just the fact that he's gay. That's not his entire personality.
Here's the thing. She likes making tragic gay man stories, and she just so happens to be dating a woman, or man sometimes, that increasingly likes making tragedy that then gets oh so wholesome and happy.
Yeah, because that runs into a whole other, like, side tangent of I'm the type of story writer that doesn't like inserting trauma or pain without a content payoff at the end. Every story of mine has to have a happy ending, or at least can be seen as ambiguously positive.
Or at the very, very least, bittersweet.
Yeah. Like, there's always a lot of loss, but at the very least, the characters find peace in the end, whether it's through one mean or another. Sorry, this is becoming like a podcast while I play a game. You know what? Sure.
Well, I mean, it's not like there's any story to this game, so fuck it, might as well.
There's really not. The only amount of commentary you'll get on the actual game from me is when I'm about to get flattened.
Beautiful.
Or swamp ass.
That also bleeds into, like, my opinions on, like, how modern writers write LGBT stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Now, listen, I am always happy when an aspect of me gets represented in media. And I'm always happy an aspect of someone who's part of a community that my friends are in gets represented. You know? It's always nice to see, because I know it's going to make my friends so happy. But God almighty, some of these writers need to learn how to write better when it comes to writing queer people.
I think the part that pisses me off the most in modern media with the LGBTQ community is thinking that it has to all be like, oh, but no, I can't, but also, but maybe, but tragedy. It doesn't always have fucking hate crime.
Mm.
It could just be nice!
Yeah. I mean, obviously the representation of the hardships that the LGBTQ community goes through, that should be, it doesn't have to be, but it really should be part of, you know, it should be part of media, because it is a real thing that is still ongoing, that is still happening, just like any sort of hardships that any, like, minorities go through. It should also be a part of, like, their story, but it shouldn't be the whole thing.
Well, of course, but
It should not be the whole thing, because...
What I'm talking about...
If I may real quick, just finish my statement. The one thing I hate most about anything for marginalized communities, queer communities, anything doing with race or culture, the thing that I hate the most in media is when their hardships become their only quality. You can have them have their hardships, but that's not all a person is.
Oh, hey, Garnet from Steven Universe. Where did you come from in this conversation about hardships becoming the only personality trait in a character?
But you were gonna say, hon?
Here's my thing. Yes, it is good to have the representation, and it is amazing to show the hardships so that, you know, more people are aware that it's going on. My problem lies when it's basically a piece of media where it's meant to be like, oh, you know, happy gay couple. Like, it's a nice story. It's a happy story. But they just can't help themselves from being like, oh, you know, your happy lesbian couple that's so happy with each other? Yeah, bang! Hate crime.
And specifically a hate crime. Like, that it has to be a hate crime. It can't just be like...
a trial or a hardship. It has to be a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
That's what irks me. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate to always bring up the Owl House and whenever queer media is brought up, but fuck it, might as well. The Owl House is like some of the best queer media I've ever seen in my life in the modern era, and it comes nowhere near close. Because, number one, they don't make the hardships the only personality trait, nor do they make the sexuality the only fucking personality trait of the characters, and that's another thing that pisses me off. That's just, not just writers, because sometimes a great writer will have, like, a well-complex gay character. This also breeds into my issue with fandom culture, only focusing on the aspect that this character is gay, and not the other aspects of this character as well.
That actually is gonna segue me away from just the queer topic. And
Alright.
let's follow through into a more like broad category for a second, if we may. Of just the overarching, I believe the term that I was given is a recent term called flanderization.
Oh god.
Flanderization, where a character's single personality trait is taken and slowly over time made into their only personality, where a trait is made their entire personality. I heard this in a discussion of modern SpongeBob, and how all of the characters are basically flanderized. They were all made to be like, they were taken from their original like smart writing to what they are today.
The one character aspect that was at the forefront during the smart writing era.
Exactly. That is the most rampant thing, I think, in fandoms, is flanderization, where a single personality trait will be taken and blown into proportion. Like, out of proportion, rather. It is insane, the things that you can see. Where it's like, they mentioned once that, oh, like, they were offered a Fig Newton, and it's like, I actually don't really like those cookies too much. And it's just, they hate cookies! Personality traits stamped on your face!
Funny example. Funny example. Yeah, no, like, and you know what, there's nothing wrong with, like, the flanderization of, like, having, like, the fandom joke be, like, this character hates cookies, or, like, in some cases, this character's obsessed with bread.
Yeah.
Because they said they liked bread once. Nothing wrong with that, but these characters stem when they start to flanderize them based on, like, personality traits. Like, oh, this character's a little ditzy. The whole fandom portrays them as, like, a dumbass, even though they're not a dumbass.
Hold on, I want to say something really funny. You guys do not understand how funny it was when Blue slammed her hand down. She made a can jump!
Yeah, we dialed that one.
A can went,
Oh, Dad in the chat, he likes this food, so he marries this food and has food-themed everything! Exactly. When a character really likes food, and then the fact that they're a foodie is the only personality trait that follows through 9 out of 10 times, that being a thing. When I scared the can. When a character has anger issues, but it's like tactfully done, and it's just like every now and again they'll react to something with a little too much anger than they should, but then they'll be like remorseful about it later. They get turned into a fucking hothead of just they're always angry and they hate everybody.
A good example of like, because here's the thing, I'm using one of my characters as an example. Bryce has a fondness for bread. Literally has a room in his house called the bread room because he finds it funny. If for say this character had a fandom, it would just be, oh, you know, I like bread. I find it funny that there's so much bread-shaped stuff. Bang! He wants to marry bread!
So be married bread and has a bread wife.
He married bread, has a bread wife, and many bread babies. Bread is all
perfect
he knows how
example
to
of this
make.
in an actual fandom culture. The specific fandom that I was a part of for years. Let's talk about the Flanderization Papyrus from Undertale went through.
Oh no.
Oh my god. If you want to talk about a fandom flanderized character, look no further than the great Papyrus fucking self. Man makes spaghetti, spaghetti is his only interest. Man is a little sweet, people treat him as a dumbass and innocent ooh-wookie. That's a grown-ass man. He's just dumb. And even then, he's not dumb, he's just silly. God forbid a character is silly.
God forbid a man be silly in this economy!
The Great Papyrus has a little bit of... The Great
No more.
Papyrus wants to believe that you can be a good person. Bang! He cannot understand that people can be mean! He doesn't know how the world works! Fucking...
I'm sorry, just like with a knife in a situation, your first thought's gonna be they're a horrible monster. Your first thought's gonna be that is a scared kid who's defending themselves. Okay.
Also,
Fandom
because
flanderization
it's
pisses
me,
me off, and just fandom culture in general pisses me off to an annoying degree. Because like,
Okay. Can I chime in on this?
Go right ahead.
go for it.
I could just be entirely fucking up the but because it's me, and if you've known me for the past 2 years, you know what fandom has its claws around my fucking neck.
Hey, honey.
I wonder.
Surprise, surprise, Twisted Wonderland, and Oven. Khalid, my favorite character, Khalid, feels like he's flanderized in his own media. Because his trait is that he's just dumbass. Like, there's not a... He has a Skittle rattling around in his brain. He gets one Skittle. And I feel like even in the game itself, that is his only personality trait, is that he's so rich, he's stupid. But if you look elsewhere, like in the manga, he's really sweet. And also, really good at detecting poison. He's one of the most traumatized people, not he, but one of. And he is still so kind, and there's so many other things than just he's stupid. But in everywhere in the game, that is his only personality trait, that he's just dumb as a bag of rocks. Box rock? Bag of rocks. I don't know. But no, there is so much more to him.
Fandom culture in general is a thing that genuinely pisses me off because it's a fascinating thing to look into. But also at the same time, you will never find a fandom that isn't just filled with the most dumbass of dumbasses who don't understand how to look into media, to read the media that they are so adamantly fans of.
Media literacy is dead.
The thing is, fandoms, even though they can be nice to have a group of people that you know enjoy the same thing as you do that you can talk to, fandoms, more often than not, kill the media that they are trying to adore and trying to bring more attention to. Case and
Welcome
fucking
home.
point! Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
My heart is broken by that one.
Welcome Home was a piece of media that genuinely had so much promise. It was such a good concept that everybody wanted to get in on it. To the point that the fandom killed it. Not only because they just couldn't understand that their headcanons were not being treated as they were canon, not only because they just wanted to beat everybody within an inch of their life when they didn't agree with what they thought was true, but also the people who took the content and created it into different things. Not everybody who made an AU was bad, granted, I'll admit that, because obviously not everybody in the fandom is bad.
When you're done, I have an aside about AUs, but go right ahead.
But there were also people who made problematic ones, who took the original source material, who took small little puppet man with horrors beyond his comprehension and made him Predator. Here, let's take this cute concept that's actually a little bit terrifying and let's turn it into some horror beyond our comprehension because we can't keep a good thing good.
Oh, you're fucking right.
And then when you called them out on it, you know, it was a fandom, so they would just get angry. That's the problem with fandoms. It's a horde of some good people, mostly horrible people, and people who will beat you within an inch of your life for having an opinion. An example of this also is the Sans Girls. We all know that one. You can't like Sans Undertale, he's my husband!
Gag me.
Shut up, maybe.
Got Muffy.
But yes, Blue, you had something to say?
This will segue us into another side topic. I am sorry and not sorry, stream. This is what happens when you get a bunch of, like...
Autistic people in a call?
I was gonna say internet savvy, but sure.
I have the diagnosis to prove it.
Internet savvy autistic people. But AUs, for anyone who's not chronically online or within any sort of fandom
What
or
is
fan
Grassfield
fiction,
like?
huh?
What is grass feel? To anyone who's not chronically online, what does grass feel like?
Oh well. I don't touch grass, I touch moss. Moss.
Mouse.
Moss.
Ma.
I love moss. Anyway, but for anyone who is not as chronically online as all of us are, because I kind of have to be as a content creator, well, trying to fully be one, so I won't fully call myself one, but you know, at some point I used to be. Regardless, AU is alternate universe, which basically is the concept of taking a piece of media and putting it into essentially like an alternate dimension of like, what if something else happened? And usually it's pretty interesting, because sometimes it could be like, what if instead of the hero dying, they didn't die, but they became the villain?
Another interesting factor that you can do with this is taking a small aspect that's not normally explored with the character and exploring it.
Yeah. Or just seeing how, like, a certain character would act in, like, a different space. Like, taking
cowboy and putting him in space.
Yes! Man, I love Space Cowboys. I have a whole universe about that. But anyway, it's like, there's interesting and there's good AUs out there. I will never shit on those because I make AUs of my own OCs constantly.
And your own Sonas.
And my own Sona, yeah. My Sona actively has different AUs. I have some PNGs drawn for the different AUs that exist of my character, of my persona that you currently see on screen right now. Hi, I'm right here. It's the only sort of tether you have to prove that I'm a real person and not just a voice on the other end of the screen that's secretly in your head.
Whoa.
Are you sure this is real? I'm sorry, no derealization here, I'm sorry. But anyway.
Continue.
Wake up, John.
No! The whole thing...
Wake up, Johnny. We miss you.
Grips. The whole thing is like, it's fun. And then there's people who go, this character, who is sweet and kind and giving, is a terrible person! Horrible! Not just a villain, but morally disgusting because that's what I'm into. And I'm like, no.
Another facet of this would be someone
morally
taking
disgusting motherfucker.
Another facet of this would be somebody taking a canonically gay character and going, okay, but what if they kissed a lady?
Okay, but what if they were straight? Just hear me out, guys! We're not hearing you out, Becky.
We're not
Shut up,
hearing
in
that.
fact.
The one named Becky
Shut
just
up, in
collapsed
fact,
right
Becky.
now.
People shipping a canonical lesbian with a man because what if she was bi? No, she's not.
Not bi. Lesbian. Cry about it. Ship with someone else. Or make a femme character, like, seriously.
Or taking or taking a canonically happy couple and being like, okay, but what if they were toxic to each other? Hear me out.
What if they
Oh,
were
you mean
toxic
like what
to
the
each
Has Been fandom did with Charlie and Baggy because they wanted to ship Charlister?
Oh god, please, I hate that. I hate that. Like, if you want your, like, toxic pining, like, marriage in that, Lucifer and Lilith are right there.
You're right there.
Like, you know what's funny? Like, all the Charlister shippers immediately went to Radio Apple the moment they saw what Lucifer was like with them. Like, moment one. Like, everyone jumped ship.
Like, leave my man alone, for real. Like, I'm like, at the end of the day, this is all stupid. I smacked my mic, I'm sorry. I, like, cracked all of you in the face with my thumbnail, which is very sharp. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
If I actually did that to your face, you would actually probably be a little bit, like, a little hurt. I'm so sorry. Like, just gently rub your face.
How could you, Blue? That hurt.
No, do it again.
Anyway, moving on from that. I completely forgot what I was about to say.
Radio Apple?
Something.
I was about to say, at the end of the day, none of this matters. People are gonna make what they want to make. People can enjoy what they want to enjoy. It doesn't matter, you know, as long as you're, like, being nice and, like, lighthearted and everything about it. This is our, like, takes on it. Like, the things that irk us, the things that we don't enjoy. This is personal opinion. This is not gospel. Do not look at us and say, well, obviously these random people on the internet said this, so I'm gonna go harass people that make alternate universes. Like, don't do that. It doesn't matter. Everyone's allowed to have their fun.
People in general.
Motherfuckers, we make alternate universes.
But also, the major criticism to take away from this is there are aspects that you can be annoyed about, but you should not take out that annoyance on the people. And there are aspects of it that are actually trying to make light of real world terrible things, like actual terrible issues that are going on in reality. And those are the things that you should criticize. Those are the things that you should go and, you know,
Hey, that's
like,
not good.
Exactly.
Like,
Those-
maybe
Stop.
instead of focusing on, like, someone shipping something that you personally don't ship and getting mad about that, maybe get mad about, like, our current world government. You ever think about that? Maybe get offline and start doing some action instead of worrying about a ship you don't like, you know?
And not even that. Even if you don't want to think about it on, like, a world
Just like
scale.
something else.
If you don't want to think about it on a world scale. If you want to keep yourself, like, you know, centered, grounded in things that don't matter, like, to everybody, to a whole. Still, if you see something in a fandom that you do not like, that is, like, morally incorrect, you should point that out. That's the thing that you should get rid of, not the, but you know, I like to ship, what's the new guy, Baxter? Is that his name?
Yes.
I like to
Yeah.
ship Baxter and Nifty, but this person got mad at me because that would never happen. It's like, that doesn't matter. Don't get mad at that person. It doesn't matter. They want to do it, let them do it. Another thing would be, and I'm gonna put this in the most gentle way possible, and nobody please make a big deal about it, and don't let me just follow with my stream of consciousness. Do not dwell on it.
Yes, ma'am.
It would be an infinitely worse issue if you go into a fandom and see a a character that is canonically a child being shipped with someone that is canonically an adult. That is disgusting. That is incorrect. That should not be allowed to happen. That is the thing that you should look at and go, no, that's not good. If it's two adults, who cares? If it's not something that's, like, morally dubious, who cares? At the end of the day, we're all having fun, we're all on the internet, we're all a bunch of morons just staring at a screen because our brains got rotted to think that this little random magic box in our hand is more important than life experiences. So yeah.
I'm gonna use talking about this to segue into another topic of fandom.
Go for it.
Shipping. Yeah, we talked about it, but oh my god, why does it have to be such a headache to ship a character? Why? Like, I should be allowed to go in the. I'm gonna use a fandom, like a community I like. I should be allowed to go in the Wednesday tag of social media on social media and look up like Wednesday X Enid, like the Wenclair ship, without having like a billion of the opposing shippers saying that it's a cringe ship that will never happen. Or saying that people are just like idiots, or this is a term I've heard multiple times, doing straight erasure to these characters.
Yeah, just let me ship my sea snakes in peace. I know they're never gonna get together. That's why I like them.
I used to be in the Arcane fandom after Tori showed me Arcane, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, season 2 fell off heavily. There's a moment in season 2 that showcases a character looking through an alternate reality where Jinx never went crazy, and she remained as Powder. And in that alternate reality, she's with Echo. Now, they implied once in season 1 that Echo had feelings for Jinx, like ever, okay? And I'm just saying this because I think the ship between Jinx and Echo is an all-around terrible ship. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes little to no sense. I think most shippers who ship it only want to ship Jinx with a guy so they can self-insert them into a character that they think is hot. And most people who ship Jinx and Echo flanderize Jinx to hell and back.
Mm-hmm.
All that said, I will never bully a time bomb shipper, which is the ship. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I am not like that. I will never bully a shipper, even if it's with a ship I think is disgusting and just annoying. Like, if it's not legal, yeah, I don't care. Right?
Yeah, I'm the same way with shipping. Is if I don't personally ship something and I don't like it, unless it is a bad ship, like, again, pulling from Twisted Wonderland because it's me. Kaleem Extramil. It is literally Master X Servant massive power dynamic in the bad way. I will never ever ship them. I will not interact with anybody who ships them. But that's the thing. I don't interact with them. That's it.
Yeah. Back on my time bomb thing. There's a ship with leads. It's called Light Cannon with Jinx and Lux. It's a really cute ship. Origami on it. Do we ever see Lux in Arcane? Oh, but it's a really cute ship for League, and I really like it. It's really cute. Like the way people write them, they kind of write both of them as in character as they can. That's what I like about a ship personally, is when a shipper understands the character in such a way that they write the ship in character, and it works so well. Like, you don't have to do mental gymnastics to make a ship work. That's my favorite type of ship. Anytime you go on the Light Cannon tag, you will see so many time bomb shippers bullying Light Cannon shippers, saying that they're cringe stupid, calling them homophobic slurs, saying it'll never happen, it's canon. It's only canon in alternate reality, mind you, with Echo and Jinx. Like, there's no chance of it ever happening. Jinx is confirmed straight. Like, they just bully them. It's like, dude, we are not even touching your ship. Why do you feel the need to make an alternate account that reposts every single Light Cannon art you see, and then saying that your ship is better and that everyone ships that ship is cringe?
Also, I feel like
We're not
Shipping Wars has ruined a couple of shows, and the biggest example that I can think of is Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Shipping Wars ruined that show. I'll die on this hill.
Also, I'm gonna give a hot take. Tom and Star were the most uninteresting pair in that show. Don't at me. You know it's true.
I personally ship, what was his name, Tom? The demon?
Yeah, Tom.
Tom and Marco. That was where it was at for me.
I was a Tom and Star shipper because I liked that they brought out the best in each other when Tom kind of went on like his,
They
whole like
were
emotional
my
arc.
runner-up ship, honestly. They were my runner-up ship. I just like putting Tom with people.
Real quick, I want to give chat a chance to say something because Last Tiger actually had a fandom that they wanted to bring up, and I want to give it a chance because we might have something to say about it ourselves. I can just
I've been in so many fandoms. Bring it. What was your fandom, Tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, because I have everything. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, did they go to bed?
No, Last Tiger did not go to bed. Musketeer did.
Oh, good. Let's say, did we take too long? What was the fandom?
We're still waiting
I
for
also have a fandom.
We gotta
rant
wait
that I need
because
to go on, but I want to give Tiger their chance.
I know the lag, the whatever the latency. That's what it is. The latency for these streams is absolutely terrible, so we gotta give it a minute.
That's fair.
Oh, die, please 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 die, die, please, 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 please. That would be nice, that would be lovely, that would be wonderful, that would be great. Please do that, maybe, please do that, maybe, please do that, maybe. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch. I've been touched. I don't need resources. I need fusion cube thingies. Ow, I've been touched. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Ow, please stop touching me. Please die. Just die, 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 die. I beat the second mini boss. I beat the second mini. I beat the second mini boss. Yeah!
Tiger's thing out for you is this is gonna be a long one due to the limited time. Besides games and show/films, I noticed band fandoms are the worst. Specifically, Panic at the Disco.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, dog, you're so right.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna give my singular 2 cents into this. I used to be really into Panic at the Disco. I tried to separate the artist from the music, but considering how the band handled things, the direction that they took with their music, and Brandon Urie, I kind of just dipped back from it because I was never. I do not put myself into band fandoms because that is a cesspool that I am not even gonna touch.
Ghost.
Ghost, I interact with somewhat. but I still keep myself at arm's length because I don't need to know what, like, lies underneath the, like, facade of the building. I look in the window, I see some nice masks, some beautiful costumes, and I go, I've gotten everything I need from this, and I keep on going. Band fandoms can be some of the worst things known to man.
One of the worst, like, fandoms for bands, or even just a musical artist, I'm gonna say it, Taylor Swift's fandom is probably the worst band fandom that's ever existed.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
They're worse than K-pop.
You know how bad you have to be worse than K-pop?
Hold on. Invader, I want to tell you how much of an instant response that was!
What did you say?
You said Taylor Swift and I would silence you'll bring them upon us!
You know what? I'm gonna say her name 3 times and I'm gonna summon them. Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift!
Oh, help me.
Zoomed up.
We will never be the same. What the hell is happening back there? I'm gonna put bleed on these bitches!
Okay,
I guess you did. Maybe
Jack
you did.
said I keep myself at an arm's length with bands because I keep seeing freaking predators showing up, throws a table and chair at the door. Yeah, that's true. And Tiger says the amount of just psychotic and obsessive nature I saw people having specific members. It was Brennan and Ryan with people harassing them, threats, and treated them horribly before and after Panic.
So, Ryan is our golden boy. Ryan should fix everything that happened. I don't support harassing anybody, but Brendan Urie did some, like, kind of messed up shit. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But, like, he's not the best person. You still shouldn't go out and harass him. Just don't support him. That's it.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Let me put this as, like, in massive, like, Broadway shining golden lights. Your opinions do not justify harassment.
Exactly.
You Taylor Swift
Whether
fans.
it's fandoms, people you know, celebrities, like, it doesn't matter. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care at all. You hold people accountable for the actions they've done, but you don't harass people. And you mind your business. That's it. That's the moral of the story. Mind your business. With the age of the internet that we're in, with everyone that's, like, growing up with full internet access and everything, like, I hate that I'm about to say these words. My generation came into the internet as it was being readily available, as it was, like, starting to be something that everyone could have. Not just, oh, I have a home computer, a singular standing cardboard box with a massive keyboard in front of it that I can do some sort of typing on as it dial up noises for 5 minutes. We have supercomputers in the palm of our hands that are affordable enough that anybody can have one and everyone is expected to. That can have access to the internet and everything on it at any given point. It is taken away privacy because the second any amount of, like, you is out there, it's out there forever. That's it. You're done. Obviously, it's not, like, 100% of the time, yeah, but the majority of the time, yeah. Once you're out there, you're out there. And because of that, everyone has felt so entitled to the private lives of everybody else out there. That is how parasocial, relationships develop with content creators and their fan bases, or celebrities and their fan bases, where they think they know a person because of the, like, snippet they see on the screen. And then also, not just that, not to keep going into my rants because this is the entirety of stream now is just one massive rant, but it's not just that, it's also that everyone feels entitled to then state their own opinion on top of the opinion that was given. If you don't agree with it, don't interact with it. That's it. That's it. It's a blip on your screen. Someone says, I hate the color green, but my favorite color is green. How dare you? You're an asshole. Here's your address. Whoa. Chill. It's not that serious. It's never been that serious. It will never be that serious. At the end of the day, the thing that matters most in life is your intersocial connections, the family that you either have by blood if you care about that, or the family that you have forged through your own connection. That is what matters in life, is your personal connections that you have forged, whether through the screen or in person. Real world human connection, that is what matters. Not spreading hate and hateful opinions and staring at a screen, waiting for somebody to say something that you can get mad about. That's not life.
It's also literally.
I'm gonna go back to my balls game.
It's also literally, if you don't agree with something, if it's not something that you care about, or if it's something that pisses you off, like Blue said, don't interact with it. And if you want to interact with it, the block button is right there. It exists for a reason.
Exactly.
If you don't want to see that kind of thing, if it pisses you off, if it's something you don't like, block the person!
I've blocked entire brands, and I have blocked people in comment sections that have never even interacted with me before. Because I just don't like what they said. I don't say a goddamn thing, I just go, ugh, and block them so that they don't have a chance to interact with me. That's it.
It's not that hard!
During the Dream SMP era of the internet,
Oh god.
I hated the concept of anything related to the Dream SMP. So anytime anything related to it would come on my feed, I would just click not interested and block accounts. Like anytime I would see art even not related to Dream SMP, I would click on the account to make sure they didn't have Dream art before I liked it, because I didn't want the risk of anything Dream related ending up on my feed.
Oh,
And I mean like any member of the Dream SMP, not just Dream. I made sure to hit not interested for anything related to Tubbo, Tommy Innit, Rambo, Q, Technoblade, anything related to the Dream SMP, I made sure to never interact with.
I never cared about the Dream SMP. I did love Techno though. Like that I will always like.
Techno and Schlatt were the only reason I interacted with that group at all. Because Schlatt is a wonder.
Well, Schlatt was not part of that. He was in there because it was the most bullshit thing he could do and ended his day.
And then proceeded to make a bot in his chat section to ban every single word related to any name of any creator except for Technoblade, surprisingly.
Unsurprisingly, Technoblade was a wonder.
Yeah, Technoblade was a wonder. To ban anyone that had even the slightest amount of Dream SMP stuff in their bio, in their name, in their comments. Gone. And he was like, and just like that, peace.
Schlatt is a fucking king.
He is, and I love him for it. I still think that it would be absolutely hilarious to have him and you in the same room.
That would be a terrible duo. But, Kaz, you were trying to say something?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hot take at all, but if it weren't for the coup, I don't think the Dream SMP would have been popular at all.
Yeah.
The only reason it got as big as it did is because of the coup. That's just my personal opinion.
If I can, while it
Peru does not quite understand what you're saying.
I can't hear what you're saying. I hear.
Dream SMP would not have been that big without COVID in the mix.
Yes.
And there's the keyword. It's a good thing we're not monetized.
COVID's not a damn word anymore.
I like to err on the side of caution because reading the TOS from last time, it was still in there. So please do not say it again.
Coup. But yeah, if it weren't for the coup, I don't think it would have been as popular as it is now.
To be fair, I don't think a lot of things would have been... Did I just kill the boss?
You did.
You just did.
Oh,
You did.
Congratulations.
we
Hold on a
did it!
minute. I did not just kill the boss for the first time in this game on my own! Well, we were talking about the Dream SMP.
Yep.
I got
Sorry,
one thing to say in response! That's what the mask is! No!
Pop immediately. Eat yourself.
No,
Flat
the
has
Dream
blocked
SMP
you.
might bring us some good luck, and it brought some other people on the internet some bad luck. But you know what won't give you bad luck? Dubby. Head up. Dubby is the drink that keeps on giving, ladies and gentlemen. It will continuously give you energy. And trust me, when you have to deal with a lot of fandom cultures like we do a lot of the time, you need energy. So head on over to dubby.gg today and use the code TheOneTrueBlue for 10% off your order. Get Dubby today, ladies and gentlemen.
If I can, on the topic about popular content creators, the treatment that people gave Danny was horrid.
Hold on, I just have to acknowledge something. That is absolutely correct, Tiger. Russian Badger is king.
Absolutely.
I fucking love the Russian Badger.
Yeah.
That man is a god.
He's hilarious.
He is so... How hard do I have to punch this chicken to deep fry it?
Oh?
And put the Master Chief in the shoulder. I fucking love that guy.
One of my favorite Russian Badger clips is Big Apple. Those Square Towers for 9.
I gotta do it again with the warrior.
One of my favorite Russian Badger things is, did you just shoot Yoshi with a Smith & Wesson bone crusher?
Oh?
Wow.
Wow.
Wee.
Wow.
That's so wow.
Here.
The only time I have ever interacted with Russian Badger is like every couple of months I will go and rewatch the Tab G videos or whatever they're called.
I love him so fucking much. I love watching his fucking videos. Russian Badger is amazing. Heavenly is fucking amazing.
Dog?
Dog?
Mark?
What the dog
No,
doing?
I mean, dogs are also amazing.
Frickin' Bjork?
George!
But what
Hey,
the
dear.
dog doing?
I'm
Our big
dog
dumbass
is
downstairs.
dog currently.
Master
Dog-
Chief,
dog-
what are
dog.
you doing in that game, sir? Quarter circles.
What the dog doing? Dog currently.
A dog, apparently.
Most of the popular games I want to play were like given to me by Russians. Not given, but
Like recommended or played by.
yes, yeah, were played by the Russian Badger, and that just shows how like convincing he is when he plays the game.
My favorite Russian Badger thing is how he can bully the makers of Payday into adding anything he wants.
Comically large spoon.
The comically large spoon. I do believe there was somebody that mentioned another thing and they were just like, you know what, we need to call him the Russian Badger. We've learned that if we make him bully them enough, they'll just add it.
Beautiful.
And they went, no, please. And he just went, you Ray.
That is a Russian Badger thing to do.
I would kill to have that amount of pull one day.
You just gotta bully a game developer hard enough! Bully a game developer hard enough with enough influence that everybody starts bullying with you!
Oh my lord. There's like so many like
I'm
little
gonna say
things.
this. I think. You first.
I was gonna say there's just so many little things that I wish I could do. I wish I had these specific benefits of being like a bigger content creator. And that is being able to have like, this is gonna be the most vain fucking thing to say, but I have like a kind of like sweet reason behind it. I want people to be excited when they see my name come up. Like, when they see me in, like, a lobby or something and they see my name pop up, I want them to be like, oh my god, the One True Blue! Not because I want to be adored, but because it's like... It's...
You know you've made someone's day better.
Exactly, that's it. Because the whole reason I do this is because I want to make my friends happy by getting to spend time with me and be funny and be on a platform. And I want to make people who watch my content happy. That's the whole reason I do this. Granted, yeah, I would love to... I'm ignoring chat for a second. Granted, yeah, I want to have the, you know, like, I'm an artist. I am inherently attention-grabbing. It's what I want. I want to be seen. I want to be noticed. But I also want people to be happy when they notice me. When they look at me, I want them to go, that thing right there, that creature that eats raw, like, salt crystals and screams profanities at the top of her lungs and burps into the mic, that one makes me smile. That's what I want.
That one licking the salt lamp. I want that one.
Licking the salt lamp 5 seconds after saying I really shouldn't lick this salt lamp.
Well, mission accomplished because you make me
That
smile.
one who didn't know how to spell banana for a few years of their life.
I knew how to
That
spell
one.
banana!
No.
I knew how to spell banana! I just said it wrong! I just said it wrong! I have verbal dyslexia! I know how to interpret it, but I will not learn it!
I love my few favorite things that Blue has ever said is banal and there's a rabbi on the lawn.
Shut up!
What context for the second?
I meant to say there's a rabbit on the lawn and my brain mentally corrected it instead of saying, oh, there's a rabbit on the lawn. I went, there's a rabbi because my brain decided to connect the dots!
Shalom, brothers. I'm on your lawn.
Stop it!
Oh wait, no! I have an actual favorite! Have you ever white-knuckled a puckle?
Immediately.
This is...
Please.
I remember.
The context, okay, so the context is we were grocery shopping. We were near the deli and she saw one of those massive fucking pickles in a bag. And she went, oh, big Papa Pickle. And then picked it up and looked at me and she got this devilish grin on her face and she went, have you ever white-knuckled a puckle? And I went, no, Blue, I don't know what a puckle is, let alone have I white-knuckled it. What's a puckle? And she was like, no!
I hate my life. Have you ever white-knuckled a puckle? I hate my existence. My existence is hell.
Or when she looked me dead in my peepers and said them big fucking cow things. Referring to a bison.
They are bovines! How else are you to describe a bison?
A bison!
If you cannot use the word bison, how are you to describe a bison other than a big cow thing?
A big fluffy battering ram.
Listen, you have your battering ram, I have my cow thing.
Catherine is what I call my. Never mind.
This is beautiful.
Meatloaf
One true
football.
blue, the one true blunder.
Certainly I am.
This reminds me of when I started working at my current job, and for like, when I first became a cashier, for like a week straight, at some point, I can't remember, it was like a long while ago, my verbal dyslexia was acting up so bad that I went to tell a woman, have a nice night, and I accidentally said, have a knife night, and I was like, wait, no! And she was like, it's okay, sweetheart, we're all tired, and I was like,
I remember you telling me about that.
it happened for a week!
I mean,
Repeatedly!
it's not as funny is when you said stutter like a slug.
Scudder.
He was scuttled like a slug!
Scuttle.
You know, on the topic of like, you know, making it someone's day better and like being a big content creator.
Yeah.
That's my goal too. Like, I want to like reach the level of popularity where like I have to wear a disguise at a convention because I know for a fact I'll get mobbed. Because like I love the idea, and I want to be popular. That's like an anxiety I have. At the same time, I do think it'd be pretty cool
I'm gonna get flattened.
to like be able to say I made someone smile just by being there. I made someone smile by saying keep up the good work. If I can get like that level, then I think I've succeeded in life. On the flip side, though, I don't think I should have the kind of pull Russian Badger has, because if I was able to bully a developer into adding things into the game, you know the kind of stuff I would bully them into adding in. Like, don't platform me.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at what Dad said. Can I get 2 boneless pizzas and a pepperoni ribs? Just better Domino's or Little Caesar?
Domino's.
Little Caesar.
Hold on, hold on. I say this for a very specific reason. It's just because you hate Little Caesar's pizza. I used to associate Little Caesar's pizza with like cheap comfort. That has gone out the window because the last time I got Little Caesar's pizza, I went to get the pizza from the doorstep and the dog got out and nearly attacked someone. So like, it's no longer a yes, cheap comfort. It's, you remember that one time? No!
I say Little Caesars because Little is cheap no matter what, and also the CEO paid for Rosa Sparks' rent. Rosa Parks' rent.
Rosa Sparks?
Shut up.
No.
But also,
Man,
if
oh
I
man,
Look.
Freudian slips. No. No. We will move on past this. What were you gonna say, hun?
Oh, you want to talk about Freudian slip? Can Freudian slip be a physical thing?
Yesn't?
The time I
No.
accidentally kissed your hand before we were dating.
Oh god.
And we both just sat there shell-shocked. And I was like, I don't know where that came from. And then for like 2 days straight, I was screaming mentally.
I do remember
That's not
that.
Freudian slip. That's just a Hallmark movie stereotype.
Fuck
Y'all are
you!
living a Hallmark movie.
Oh man. I don't even like Hallmark.
Every time
Wait,
I
you don't-
remember,
Wait, who's
the
Mark and
last
why is he in a
live
hall?
Yeah.
Bro.
Every time you guys mentioned, yeah, so when like we first started dating, my favorite thing about that trip was just me going, I'm fucking pancakes!
Wait, speaking of... Oh, fuck.
They did it on the couch.
Oh, no.
Hold on a minute.
Phrasing!
Phrasing,
Phrasing?
please?
Yeah,
First
they
of
full
all-
on did it. They full on did it. Sloppy style on the couch.
I'm Ace.
Sloppy style.
Which does remind me, we need to request that time off.
Well, it's really far in advance. Well, wait, no, it doesn't matter. We have to request that off anyway because that's for the first week of July. And that's when our friends come to see us.
Yeah. We have
Yeah,
to
you can request that time off to do it more.
I
We
hate
have,
you
we have
so
to
much.
request that time off, like, as soon as possible. Also Valentine's Day. Because if we don't request it off now, it's very likely we're gonna get, but you didn't tell me. We told you when you started working here.
Yeah, literally.
It was like the first thing out of our mouths. We have friends that come for the first week of July, just letting you know we're not gonna be here.
And just letting you know we will be unavailable.
Yeah, because you guys will be doing it on the couch again.
I'm going to throw you.
Can I put duct tape not just around Invader's mouth, but around his entire head, so that only like half of one eye is poking out?
I wanted to.
Sure.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna
go
use
I'll
ahead.
be into that too.
Double-sided tape
Yeah.
for a stupid fucking joke.
I hate my existence.
It's so stupid.
Maybe a little bit. Invader, get over here.
Did you actually get tape?
Yes. It's double-sided too.
Oh,
Really
oh
excited.
yes, please. Oh,
Please.
stop to me then. Oh.
Please stop.
For this year, for this year, I'm excited to find out what inside joke spawns.
Me too.
Because for the first year, it was the Hell Lobster, and last year was in front of my fucking pancakes.
Oh God, what will we
Right.
come up with this year?
Okay, but we have to come up with one ground rule. No IHOP.
No,
IHOP.
no ordering IHOP. We can go to IHOP. That IHOP location is perfectly fine, but for some reason you order them, and it's just hell.
I will be honest, I have still had a hankering for the IHOP, but we never have time to go to IHOP, and I refuse to order from them.
I'll just make you pancakes. I make better pancakes.
Yeah, but you want no. I get what Peru. I get Peru's mentality though. You ever just crave something shitty? It's like, yeah, I know someone close to me can make it better. You ever just
White Castle.
crave something that's objectively shitty?
I
No, yep. I'm with you there.
Here's the thing.
I love White Castle.
Real quick, if I may, my dear. White Castle is my I feel like shit and I want to keep feeling like shit meal. So you know when I
White
ask...
Castle is my I miss.
Mhm.
Go on, sorry.
I was gonna say, you know when I ask for White Castle, it's I'm currently in the throes of depression and I wish to remain in it. Give me my steamed burger.
White Castle is my I miss my dad, so I just want to eat and breathe and then cry as I fall asleep meal.
No.
I don't understand your fascination with White Castle, but maybe that's just because I don't like steamed burgers very much. But mine is Sonic's. Because there's some
Hold
sort
on
of
a minute.
depression cooked into their grilled cheese.
I will never
Okay,
eat
you're
at
right.
Sonic because of how bad they treated my honey when she worked there.
Here's the thing. It's when you order from Sonic, specifically, and you guys can quote me on this, you can go out and try this. If you go to Sonic, and you specifically order the grilled cheese, bite into that and tell me you don't go, yes, this is depression.
It is depression.
Because it's hot and it's wet,
Yeah.
but it
I feel
tastes
bad.
good.
I felt
It
bad
tastes
serving
good, but
it
it's
to
hot
people.
and it's wet.
I felt bad serving it to you because I'm like, why would you order this? Anyway, here you go. Here's your wet sandwich.
Now you know why.
So it's hot and wet, you
It's
say?
like the
So it's hot
only
and wet,
thing
you
I
say?
Invader, don't even think about it.
Insert Beavis and Butthead laugh here.
Although I will say that my depression food of I'm depressed but I want to feel better now is Checkers. Which we haven't gotten.
The loaded fries.
That's the depression
unironically
food! That's the I feel depressed but I don't want to feel depressed. Checkers. Loaded fries.
Mine is unironically Sonic soft twisted pretzel.
My depression food is Burger King.
Mine's Dairy Queen.
I can't even have Dairy Queen anymore. They closed the only location near me.
Oh no!
I've been wanting a goddamn Blizzard for months.
Al,
Here's the thing.
kill issue.
Me
You'll
and
never
Blue
get that
both want
Blizzard.
something
Al,
that isn't
Al.
in our state.
I hate you.
Blue wants Dairy Queen.
I want Culver's! I don't even know what the hell that is. I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened. Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
They were my original depression food before I moved out to New York. Because my sister used to work there, so... My sister works there, so my mom would basically just be like, hey, let's go get Culver's. And I'd be like, thank you. You can literally, I think it was ramen. Ramen was in call with me. It was ramen and... But, literally, I was on call with people and I was running back and forth from my bed to the window, and I was just like, here's my Culver's here yet? My sister's supposed to be bringing me Culver's. She's bringing me fries and a burger. God, that burger sounds good. And then it got here and I went, oh, fuck you guys, and threw my phone.
Lamau.
Fuck you guys, burger's here.
Alright, I gotta get...
Al, you'll never get cold again. Al, you'll never taste a blizzard again. Al.
You're just a malicious, mean, miserly man.
I'm gonna, like, that actually does
Yes,
make
I
me
am.
sad. That actually does make me sad a little bit because I associate Culver's with my sister.
No.
No. I was so tempted to say Al again, but I held myself back.
Good. You have some sort of restraint, gay boy.
I have some decorum.
When you want,
None of
on
us
very
have
rare
no
occasions.
decorum.
It's funny because the staff at that Culver's is amazing. My sister left to work at on a farm for a little bit. Came back because it was a temporary position and the manager was like, "Ah, you're back! Here you go. Here is your station like you never left. Welcome."
Why
like
did
this-
the manager at that Culver's talk like Kane from the Digital Circuit?
You want to know what's even funnier? It's like a 75-year-old man who's in better shape than my mother in her 40s,
Lamau.
named Ruben.
See, now I'm just imagining, you can describe him as well as you want. I'm just picturing your sister's manager with Kane from Digital Circuits.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Oh wait, that's not what he's named. That's just what they call him.
Whatever. But...
Because
But-
that's all he'll eat. That's all he'll order at work is the Reuben sandwich.
That's
That's
actually... Could you imagine liking a food so much that you just get called that food? Could you imagine, like, the level of, like, fuck you that has to be?
True story. That is actually why they call my sister's manager Reuben, is because that's all he eats on his lunch break. But then again, that'd be really funny. That'd be really funny if they did that to my sister too, because then they'd just call her Chili Tots.
Oh.
Calling anybody tots? It's on site. You call me tots, it's on site.
Hey Blue, how's it going, Tots?
I will actually destroy you.
Come here, alien boy.
I'm curious, Blue.
Huh?
What would they call
What's
you?
your mouth?
What would they
What
call
would they call
me? Oh boy.
you?
Oh boy, what would they call me? What
Quarter
do I eat a
pounder?
lot of?
Quarter pounder.
Mine would be instant ramen, ironically.
Wait,
Going
no!
for that snake.
No!
I'm sorry.
Ramen, I'm coming for your Ramen. If you're watching this, I'm coming for your brain.
I'm sorry,
Oh, yes.
honey.
Quarter pounder.
You did not just call me quarter pounder
Yeah.
without skipping a beat. There was no pause, there was
Yeah.
no thinking, it was just quarter pounder. That is the lesbian violence
Lesbian
of the day.
violence. I got it.
Where's my phone? Give me my phone
I was
immediately.
gonna give you out for game night.
I'm pausing everything to do this. No! Where is my phone? I don't know. Don't hide my phone
I'm
from me.
gonna give
Where
you
is
out for
it?
game night, though.
I don't know.
Later, Fox. Later, cat.
I found it.
Well, why did she leave? Why did they leave?
Oh, Kaz, gets overwhelmed.
Ah, okay. It might be on streams when everyone's going. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, people are allowed to come and go if they get overwhelmed. It's okay. I'm not gonna force anybody to be here.
I feel like the only reason it came out so quick is... Well, I wouldn't be any better. I'd be 2 cheeseburger. I'm sorry.
What day is it?
No.
It's Sunday.
I'd be hot dog sandwich.
Hot dog sandwich.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, chat, can you just start calling Blue Quarter Pounder from now on?
Do not! Please do not.
Do not.
It reminds me too much of all of the overweight comments I got in high school. Please don't.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know what? That's fair. You know what? Hey, chat, can you just start calling Blue Toots from now on?
Do not do that
No.
either. It's tots. Especially not that.
How about we just
How's
don't
it going,
call
Dad?
anybody food?
Sucked on
How
toothpick.
about you don't refer to me as anything except the last thing you're gonna fucking see?
The last thing I see.
Sorry.
How about
Okay,
the
the
thing
one
that kills
true
you?
Blue.
The thing that kills
True
me.
with no E.
Where did my E go? What do I become when my E gets taken away from true?
True.
I don't know.
Do you become? Do you just become non-binary?
What do I? What would
Do you just become like?
E look like?
Do you just become like a reality TV show network?
You become green.
What?
One. Green.
The blue does not get taken out of my name. I remain blue.
Name blue, but now you're green.
Can I say, I'm surprised out of all the AU versions you made your Sona, you never made an alternate version of your Sona that's just the one true and then the opposite color on the color wheel to you.
I'm a blow your mind, buddy. It's orange. My hair is already orange. It would just be me with blue hair.
You need just
I've already done this. I would need to find it again.
What is this?
I also have something else, but that's a joke, so we're not.
When you made your you realize that later on, it's like, that's pretty funny.
You are eating your mic, my friend.
I don't know how to fix that.
I think the only way to fix it is to get, like, a mic for your phone, bud.
No, I fix it.
Not a word, my friend, not a word.
Guys, it's me.
That was the most cohesive thing I heard out of you.
Again, we'll just have to talk like this with her face to scream.
Do not do that. You will hurt your voice and annoy all of us.
Anyway, Tots, how you doing?
I'm gonna commit war crimes against you. I will
Commits
turn
war
the
crimes
Geneva
against
Conventions
Spain.
into a checklist.
Please don't, baby. Okay, let's do it. White poison.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened. These motherfuckers are gonna flatten me, I'm gonna get flattened.
Oh,
Sexy Australian boy, how you doing?
What? Why do you always go after the straight man?
I love flirting with straight people. It makes them uncomfortable, and I find it funny.
Okay. I... Oh, you
Okay.
are entirely at nausea. Hold on.
I made
What?
I made a typo.
Puzzle.
I tried to say it was an accident. I said it was an accident.
Accident?
Accident.
So you called your
Currently-
wife after a burger.
Yeah.
So how you doing,
Specifically.
Quarter Pounder?
Bye bye, Ozzy.
I'm gonna keep playing my ball game.
We're gonna.
And I'll just keep playing with my balls.
No! That's it.
But I would like to know the context of how that happened.
Hemorrhage.
We were making
No,
a
you're
joke
loud.
about my sister's manager that they call Reuben because he only eats Reuben sandwiches. And then someone said, well then what would we call Blue? Wait, no, Raven. Raven.
What the fuck are you
Raven?
saying?
Huh?
You had a
Peru, you
stroke.
okay? Peru,
Blue.
Ah, I see. I'm raving legends now.
Yes. Blue said, what kind of a food would I be? And I was trying to, mentally I was trying to think down the list of all of the foods we eat pretty often. And for some reason, before my brain could actually think of, maybe I shouldn't say this, it just went Quarter Pounder. And then immediately it left my mouth and I
Damn.
wanted to cry!
No, please. Please don't
Um,
cry.
I'm gonna do one
Good,
more run,
cry.
and then I think
Think
this
about
this
what
is
you
the
did.
end of this chaotic stream. I feel rather
How's it
tired.
feel, Peru?
I love existentialism on this stream with a
How
thumbnail
could
that
this
just says
happen
"Holy
to
Swamp
me?"
Ass."
And I haven't even gotten Swamp.
It's true.
Yeah.
There was no swamp this stream.
It's
Yeah, how
fine.
did we go from like having like serious topics, fix like fandom culture to fat jokes?
Well, it... I don't know. I want to go home.
And you are home.
But you are home.
I want to go home.
You are home. Where would
Oh,
you go?
Blue.
I want to
Oh,
go
Blue.
home.
Oh no.
Blue, I think she needs a hug.
I'm starting to debate something in my brain. Maybe and just
Is
maybe,
it a good thing?
I should just start recording stuff and posting it instead of live streaming. Maybe perhaps.
But you can do both.
Yeah.
With what motivation? With what
Us.
time?
Yeah.
Get motivated, Dante.
I have a job outside of this because I gotta pay the bills while I sit here wondering when I'll get my big break, if ever.
You will.
Do not give me false hope, straight man.
I am giving you straight hope. Thank you very much. None of it is hope. With my straight magic, I will give you motivation.
Oh my
With
lord,
my
this is
privilege,
terrible.
Privilege, I will give you motivation.
I am the straight wizard.
I can't do this. I'm losing it. I think it's time I went apeshit as a treat.
Are you okay, Blue?
No.
As a treat.
Aren't you tired of being nice? You just want to go apeshit.
Yeah. I do.
Wait.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
What if I turned the one true Blue into Swamp?
What? You're gonna give me swamp ass?
No, I'm just
That's a
gonna.
quote.
Well, no. I'm just gonna. Maybe
Well, yes.
You're gonna
What does
give
that mean?
me
Like,
swamp?
are you gonna turn into Shrek?
No, I'm gonna. Oh, it's crunchy.
Crunchy? What are you
Why
doing
is the
to me?
swamp crunchy? Why is the swamp crunchy? Are we in the crunchy swamp?
What are you doing to me?
Nothing heinous, I promise.
I don't believe you. What is bleed in vampire?
You never believed in me.
Vampire Lord.
Ooh.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Alpha reference.
Well,
Okay, can I please get something for the holy small bass?
I do enjoy vampires very much.
Vampire survivors.
I could get vampire. I could double stack vampire. Vampire! Double stack! Give me a life.
Double stacked vampire, damn.
A double stack vampire, give me a life.
Oh.
Bing bong, fuck your life. Give me your stacks.
It's the one true blue.
Is it really?
No, it's
I mean,
the one
last time I
true-
checked it was the one true blue, unless you suddenly changed identities overnight.
It's the one true swamp ass, I'm sorry.
The one.
Doctor Intrusive giving a patient a diagnosis. You have the one true swamp ass, I'm sorry.
Forgive me. There is no cure.
How much time do I have? Absolutely none.
Goodbye.
Can
I don't survive this.
Oh no.
Ow.
Can I? Please don't.
Oh, I survive it!
Let's go!
I thrive, and then I'm gonna get flattened.
No flat.
I thrive, and then I'll die.
But no flat.
Well, I would like that to not happen, but it looks like that's just what God did to me. That is just the moral of my life.
God made you flat?
Don't forget it. Stopping you.
Listen.
Listen.
Die.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally, someone around here listens!
Wow.
It's
Is that what it takes for you to be happy for the death of the only straight man?
No. I don't think anything can make me happy. Except for my wife.
I was about to say, damn, not even your wife?
But even right now, I'm about to throw my wife.
Do not the wife.
I will love her to the ends of the earth. I will throw her.
Oh. I forgot your eyebrows! You have them!
This is my
My
baby, my
eyebrows!
wife. I love her. Now watch her as I punch her into the sun.
If I can survive long enough to get my
There we
health
go.
back up. Ow.
There we go. But then again, you look like radiation poisoning.
What? Why did you irradiate me?
Radiation.
Please. Please. Please.
Oh my lord.
It's so...
Did
Whoa.
we grab, like, Blue by the ankles and just dunked her into a radioactive barrel?
Oh. Because I don't want to live out any fucking Harley Quinn fanfics.
We'll know one day.
Harley Quinn fanfics?
Ow. Don't get me in the acid.
You approach Swamp Blue.
This is not the time for a mini boss.
No.
It's true. Finally, I want you through green.
Finally, the one true green.
We are slowly collecting all the colors of the rainbow.
The one true green.
Your elemental power is green.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. So where these not my YouTube words.
I will create the anti-blue one day.
The
It's
Anti-blue.
also not an Aussie word. Oh.
Anti-blue?
Yes, a blue that is literally you, but just the opposite. Your worst nightmare, even.
Dark blue?
So blue but straight and neurotypical.
Oh, my flavor!
That, and also, this blue likes to wear dresses in bright colors.
Ah!
Oh, so you took away her alt status too. Oh my
And
god.
I took away the all.
I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened, I'm gonna get flattened. Fuse it! Vampire laser!
Vampire laser sounds
The
horrible.
witch is a deadly laser.
Please, 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 don't flatten me, don't flatten me, don't flatten me. No, 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 Dan!
Hey, Blue, you okay? Pokes with a stick. Blue. Guys, our streamer turned into a pancake.
What a streamer.
Our streamer
on.
is pancake.
Oh, I have to. Oh! I have to kill the boss
Sorry.
again. Well, time to ping pong my little boys off of the walls. Ah! They've
Alright,
built
guys,
me a house!
You'll go into a straight line, and where the fuck are you going?
They've built me a house.
In the middle.
It was an
of the
accident.
Alright.
Our house is in the middle of our house.
I'm ending the stream here. I want to go to bed. Thank you all so much for joining. If you have not already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon and like the stream and whatever the hell. Don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. Don't forget to join the Discord server if you have not already. Don't forget to check out my merch shop and all of my other socials. And as always, thank you all again so much for joining. And we'll see you all again tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Don't look for me. I'm going to be in bed. Bye!
You're all amazing, and I know where you sleep at night.
Yay.